Right, I think we're here. I think everything's working now. So I had to end the stream because things were lagging a bit. But basically, all I said was that I have been working on the AI a lot, the artificial intelligence, the main enemy for the game. I say main, the only enemy in the game. And yeah, this kind of map thing here is a maze. This is not the final design whatsoever. In fact, it's definitely not gonna be the final maze. It's gonna be a lot bigger, a lot more kind of compact and confusing. This was the very first maze I did for a test when I built the first version of the AI. Then I've just upgraded it recently. Well, that's what I've been doing for the past couple of days actually, just work on the AI. Right, gonna have a drink. There we go. Okay, so I want to work on an inventory system. That's what I want to be working on. So we need to, first of all, I need to figure out how many inventory slots we need. I reckon I don't want the players to have too many, but then I really don't want them to have. I really don't have them to want too little either. It's either 3 or 5. I mean, or 4. 3 to 5. No more than 5. No little than 3. I think 4 might be a good idea. Yeah, 4. Oh, yeah, I'm probably gonna go with 4. Right, let me do this 1 second. There we are. And yeah, so we first of all need some kind of way to store these values. Right, so we need a private. I'm going to store them as a list. Could use an array, but I think a list might be easier if we need to access it privately. So we're going to have a new list. Oh, come on. There you go. Alright, a new list with game objects. It's going to be called inventory. Yeah. Just realised now that we're doing an inventory and not so you hold one item at a time. We have to do icons for all of these, aren't I? Oh well, something to think about. So, got an inventory there. We could do how we're going to figure out how many slots we have. Alright, max slots. I think you could just restrict the list, but that's something you can do easily. I'm gonna pop this up here actually. This is way more important than up there. And that is not. Here we go. So I'm gonna make this public for now. Yeah. Right. Is that? Is Unity freezing now? Come on, Unity. Oh, is it just importing something? Apparently so. Okay. Here, inventory. We're gonna have 4 slots. Yeah, we don't need to restrict anything, we can just do that. Let's make this, let's just pop a space in here as well. Like a really cheaty way of doing that space, I guess. I did absolutely nothing. Great. Alright, don't need that. What we I'm trying to figure out which is the best, where's the best area to start. Well, right, so I know, we'll sort it so the actual makes no sense what I'm saying. Okay, so this is the stuff I need here. When it's doing this, it will grab that. And what you want to do is we want to make it so we get the player logic and add the game object to that. There we go. And if it drops it, what we're going to do is in here, if it drops the item, we are going to remove the held object. So then, hopefully, as we pick it up, holdable objects, if we get rid of, so it's not holding object, so that's, don't need that anymore. selected object is that. That's right. And there you go. And if the and if the player logic dot inventory dot count is less than or equal to 4. Wait, no, is less than 4, because if it's 4, we don't want them to be able to pick that up. Okay, right, there we go. I've just realised something as well. We're gonna have to make it so so we've got that, but at the moment we're just picking up more and more items. Because you'll see that that's gonna do that. So the object handler just realised we should really be doing it in the object handler, not player logic, should we? Yeah. That'll be better. So we're gonna do that. Holding object, yes. Well, the held object. Yeah, that's fine. Solid game object. I'm just going to move this to here. To here. To here. Made my mind up, right. And this is going to be inventory. Then we're going to have to change this in object handler. Object handler, there we go. So when it picks up the object, it's going to add that to that. And then right, how are we going to do this? So if we drop it, that's fine. We're going to drop the held object. But we want to do it so the object before. Okay, so let's make a public void called public void should we just yeah, we're gonna use this one, give player object here. Why do we not think of that. Okay, give player object. We don't need any of this. Actually, we do need this here. And all we need here instead is find object of type object handler dot give player object game object. There we go. So it's going to give the player that object. Oh, not responding again. Lucky me. Right. Okay, so come on. Right. So it's going to give the player the object, and then we need to add the other object. We need to get rid of the other object and store it somewhere. Where can we store that object though? Oh, I just opened that by accident. Right, add that object. Ideally, you want to remove the current object first, so they don't overlap. Okay, I've got an idea. So held object, yeah, that's fine. We can do that. Actually, no, we can cheat. We can make this an int, an integer, and then yeah, I thought that's gonna mess up a few stuff. That's gonna mess up. Yeah, that's fine. Object. What we can do is if we make this an int and not read only, then we can access the inventory like this. That's gonna be by this inventory and held object like that. So go held object equals and Oh yeah, that's fine. Get rid of that. Held no, that's fine. Okay, right. So we need to do for each statement. So for each object in the inventory, if the object so if the object if that object is equal to null, so there's no object in that slot, then it's going to, oh no, we're gonna have to make, we're gonna have to make this a for statement. It's gonna be inventory.count. So if inventory if that slot is equal to null, so no game object in that slot, it's going to set the held object to the inventory. Held object equals that. So that should work all fine. Should do. So that now will make it so the current, so that this int here will get updated to whatever object is held where that is in the inventory, if that makes sense. So then with that, we can figure out. This is some confusing stuff. You need. My brain is struggling to get around this, but slowly getting there. So if to grab a new object, then that's going to get updated to. That's going to put that object in the right slot. So that means that so. Actually, we want to do that right here, don't we? And that's going to be not equal. Still need a way to figure out how to hide the rest of the items. Figure out the best way to do that now. Just realised that that the inventory will have to be equal to 0 before the game. Here, oh, it's in here now, isn't it? Yeah. And that needs definitely to be changed there. There we are. Okay. So I think we need to make a UI first. Bit of UI time. So let's make sure this is visible. Okay. So we need like an inventory UI. Separate canvas actually. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a separate UI. Okay. So make a new tool. Let's copy this and do that. Inventory canvas. We don't need this, or we don't need any of these actually. Oh, why we just do that? There you go. Okay, inventory canvas, we're gonna drag that to here. And we're going to add a image. Oh, there we go. That's what helps. That's what I wanted there. So we're gonna make this black box. We're gonna have this background. Oh no, these buttons here. This is just using a little UI pack as a thingy. It's not by any means. It's not coming to consoles. I don't have the time to port this game to consoles. Probably way too much money to do that as well. Way too much faffing about. So yeah, background. Like this. No, definitely not. Oh, what's it called? It's called it's UI sprite, I think, isn't it? Where you can yes. Oh, not 0.5. No. Let's change this to 0.7.6. That can be 0.35. It's going to be little boxes where your inventory stuff is going to be. And I just realized you need a box for this. Box group. Just call it. Just pair that to that. That's going to go right there. With 100, 200. Say 200 maybe. This is gonna be inventory slot. Inventory slot, yeah, sure. I just realized this could do with the horizontal layout group. So the more of these we add, we'll do this. It's nice. We're gonna have this middle center. We're gonna have the spacing about 50 maybe. Try that now. Spacing's too much. 25. So that's about right. Do we also need, which is the right one for this? Can't figure out what I want. What's the oh, I think I know, because this needs to be like that. There, and let's just put like 500 there. 400. 400. And that was 200. So now hopefully, there we go. Padding. There you go, that's what I want now. And then this was 25. See, look at that. as many inventory slots as we want, and then it just goes off the edge there when it's reached. Right, so you're gonna have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 slots. That's kind of annoying. Why can't we have 10? Oh, I guess there's 9 keys, isn't it? 1. 9, sure. Just 9. Yeah. But we're sticking with 4. So we have 4 there. Boxes there. Just realised these need to be buttons. Oh gosh. Button. And let's actually just do this on here instead. Okay, so we're gonna have it. Let's just do a colour tint for now. That's fine. On click, or are we doing on select? 'Cause I have my own custom button state script. Yeah. I'm thinking when they hold something like tab or like Q or something, it'll bring up that, and when they release it, it'll take away the inventory, and then you'd have to hover over the one they want or click it, which seems more intuitive. I think on the on hover over is a lot better. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's a lot better. We need to. That's fine. We now need to make 4 of these. And yeah, that's fine. Just save this. Upload that to the cloud. Right, and now we can work on public void select inventory object. We want to do it so. And this here is going to take in an int object ID, object index, should we say? Oh, that's better. And then held object index equals object index. And then we need oh, not responding again. We're getting closer. I reckon we're halfway there now. I just need to figure out how to get rid of the objects kind of and store them somewhere. Yeah, we can do that. We can just disable the object and have them as a parent of that, of the object slot. Yeah, that should work. So held object index that. and then for I that, and that's going to be inventory dot count. So for every item in the inventory, if that item, if that item is not the held object index, then it's going to inventory dot I dot enable game object dot enabled. Wait. Oh, it's active, isn't it? Active. No, set active false. And that, so if it's not that index, set it to false. Else inventory dot set active true. Okie dokes, what's this prompting me to do now? Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Wow, that's so much more compact. There we go. Okay, I think that should be everything. So this should be that, right? Okay, I think that's right. I think that's everything. We just need to make the menu appear in the sphere now. So if import dot, it's probably not going to work, but if import dot get key down, we're going to have for now let's do it tab for now actually, and then if keycode dot get key if import dot get key up, and that's going to be keycode.tab. We're going to do inventory canvas. Okay, so GameObject.find canvas dot dot get component canvas group dot canvas group dot alpha equals 0. We're gonna set the inventory canvas to 1. Then we're going to not that. We're going to reverse this. Over here, inventory canvas, like so. And then get key up. Let's just make a quick variable for now. Private int current selected inventory, current selected slot, and then that can be selected inventory object current selected slot equals object index. And then we do this. Held object index equals current slot, and we do that. Hopefully that should work. And it also realizes I need to do this. Come on. Right, let's do this. Okay, well, first of all, it's way too laggy what's going on there. No, I'm probably gonna. Oh, I just realized we haven't even done the I even made it so this. Does that on select? Select inventory. That's 0. It's gonna be 1, 2, and 3. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna test it one more time. Okay, flashlight doesn't seem to be working, which is one bug. is the object slot. Does that show? Okay, wait. Oh, that's one problem. Why does it add itself in there? Okay, wait, does that? Oh, that's why. Being so stupid. Object there. Okay. Probably why nothing worked. Come on. Okay, right. Light is working. That's working. I've just realised we have no way of, there's a few things we need to do first. Okay, so that works. But we need to do it so that when this goes down, time dot scale pauses, and then here it resumes, and then it also cursor dot visible equals true, and cursor dot lock state equals none. This needs to be confined. That's false. And also line object type game manager, and if it's not paused, we don't want to be able to do it when it's paused. Let's go to a different layout. Here we go. Oh, I realise we need the canvas, don't we? Great. Alright, so I have to go back to that scene. My computer is slowly dying. Yay. Right, that's that. Inventory cameras probably useful putting that as a prefab. And then just want to knock that to 0 now. Let's prefab. Override that. And go to that scene. I'm only going to this scene because it has a few more objects in there. Test. Probably easier to test. And then here. We need prefabs and toy canvas. Here you go, fingers crossed. Oh wow, okay, we got a bit of, just a lot of lag there. Okay, that works. Okay, we don't have an item at the moment. Let's grab an item. Okay. Okay, let's grab another item. Okay, that still works, we can drop stuff. Getting a lot of errors. Maybe if we do that. Okay. That happens. And it doesn't work at all. Lovely. Oh! We did get our ketchup bottle back though. Which is odd. Let's check this Oh. Oh yeah, because we need all these to do that again. Great. Uh, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Do that. Do that. So grab that. Oh. Yes. Haha. Yay. They're quite hard to, like, they're very hard to see. But yes. Oh, we got it. Yay. And then if we do that, it gets rid of it. Which I don't think we should be allowed to do. I want to wait. Should the player be allowed to have nothing in their hands like that? Seems like a weird question. And if we drop it, we drop that and then grab that first, and that. Yeah, it works. Oh, and then that gets pushed to the second one. So does it auto sort itself? Have I just created an auto sorting? Okay, so note to self. The second one is the ketchup bowl. I'm gonna drop that. Yeah, okay, so it auto sorts itself, which I guess is okay. But we got a lot of errors here, so this is first of all, that's at 41. Oh yeah, that shouldn't be a thing, should it? And if held object index does not equal null, so if we're not holding anything, so wait, so if we are holding something, let's try this again. So we try drop something as well. That doesn't like it. It's on 39. Oh yeah, okay. Let's just try doing a couple debug.logs. So held object index. Try to figure out what this is. It works. The most important thing is it works. There's just a couple of problems. And also we can polish up the UI a bit and obviously add icons because that's very important. Okay. So that's 0. Okay. And if inventory.count is greater than 0. I'm not gonna lie, I've never done an inventory system before. I've all the things like I've done a lot in Unity over the years, and I've never done an inventory system because I've never needed to. So I'm like quite proud that I got it this fast, to be honest. Even though it's still quite buggy. Okay. So something's. We do that. Okay. So it seems to just not like it when okay, so they seem to be kind of flipped. 53. Okay. Hmm. Let me check the inventory variable side there. So if we just grab one ketchup bowl, knife, pot, plate. We shouldn't be able to pick up the mug. I'm just going to test that as well. Yeah, we can't pick up the mug. When we switch, so and then we got 2, which is this, 3, which is the pot, and 4, which is the plate. If we try drop, let's say the pot, it wants to go to the plate. If we try that, I bet it's going to do knife now, is it? Yep. So that means that it's 1 ahead, so you need to do this. Do we? I think that's right. Now we shouldn't get an error, hopefully, and we should be able to throw. No. Okay. That should be right then. Let's try it again. We got that, and that. That was very confusing. Oh, I know why. Because we're removing it from there way too early. Need to do it here. That should be right now. Removing the object from the inventory before we're actually doing everything we want with it. Hopefully this should work now. Hopefully we should actually get the throw back into objects. Kind of throw action. Let's just pick up these items here. Pot should throw pot. We should have plate and knife. And plate is now the first one. And it kind of auto sorts itself. I'd like to say that was purposeful. It really wasn't. Yay! This game is nowhere near as laggy as this when I export it, by the way. Unity just has a really hard time playing stuff like that. And if we drop this, we should be able to pick up that now. Yay. So we could just, yeah, it ran out. If we just like these. Throw the mug. Yeah. I'm trying to decide whether I should have it so when you pick up an object and you're already holding an object, whether you should get that object where it should switch to that. I think it should. I'm going to see if I can quickly do that. I think it might be something to do with this, because otherwise it should automatically do that anyway. Let me just do a quick debug, debug.log I and see which slot it's. Oh, okay. Right. I can always do this in my spare time anyway, not on stream, because this is just the boring stuff now, trying to fix stuff out. The main part is we've got this working now. I guess the only hard part now, well, not that hard, but I guess the only bit that'll take quite a bit of time now is get the icons in and get the icons all working, make sure they're in the right order and that. 0. Okay. Oh, I know why, because we need to do this after. We need to do this after we've done all the object stuff. That should now work. This should work now, hopefully. Okay, it was like quickly switching back. Come on. Come on, Unity, I really want to test this out. If this works, then we're all good. I won't do the icons because I have to make them as well first. So let's try this. Is it gonna work? We've got some errors, that's kind of worrying. And it doesn't work. Um, 78, where are we getting that error? 78. Oh no, that's the wrong thing there. Um, hmm, just trying to use my brain now to figure this out. Why does this not seem to work? Okay, I'm gonna try a different way of doing this actually. So for each that, if for each that, if inventory so we're going to check if it contains that, and then so my plan is we're going to check if it contains the object, and we're going to set it to that index itself. Maybe that will work instead. that should work now. Oh, yeah. Okay. It works. Yay. Right. Now just what is this one little error here? One error. Got a feeling it's this one up here. No, but it just. It's got to be this, I think, because this is. Oh wait. No, that's why, 'cause it's right at the start there, and I think it only gets called once. Yeah. So we just need to do this. That there. Actually, we don't need that, do we? Don't need that at all. It should work now without any errors. Come on. Just realised as well we can pause it, and that kind of messes this thing up here. Like a lot. But that's a quick fix. Do this. We should get that item now. There you go. Hey, I'm so pleased with that. That is oh no, we got an error. What's this? Oh, okay, yeah, right. That's just because we're trying to drop it. It's 37. Where's that? And the current object held does not equal null. Oh, okay. I know. Just needs to and inventory dot count is greater than the held index. Come on. Because the way we did it with the sorting stuff, we made it so it can't, is trying to look for an index that's not there. Now we should have no issues when we try and drop an invisible object that doesn't exist. Okay, come Come on. Come on. This works now. We're done. We're totally done. And that is, what is that? An hour and a half we spent on this. But it's worth it. We can get rid of this debug.log as well now. Let's test if it works. We should get no errors. We should not get any errors. Come on, Unity. Come on. Take your time. Yep. Come on. There we go. Click play. Do this. Okay, drop nothing. Yeah. We try and drop nothing and it doesn't let us. And we drop this. You got this. Let's just pick up everything. Yay. It works. Got that. I just realized as well, probably, there's a very small thing, but if we, like, do that, I think we should do it so when it lifts up, it goes back to the original on the D, and that's just on the, all we need to do is on deselect, make it go back to the one before. Because otherwise you just swipe down without staying on that object, and then it will do that. But yeah, that's fine. We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that there because it's an hour and a half stream, and I usually don't do streams this long. It's been ages. But I hope you enjoy the stream or video whenever you're watching it, whether it's after I've streamed it or whether you're watching it now. But I hope you enjoyed it. This is 8BitSpyin, the horror game that I'm currently working on, aim to release around September, October time. And yeah, so fingers crossed everything works. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.